Templett has never been easier. Let's start with font. To edit the font, click on the font that you want to change, which will create this blue box. Double-click to select all of the text within it. Let's talk about glyphs. These characters allow you to use accent marks with letters and add more decorative letters to use in your fonts. The D in and is a glyph. What I would recommend doing is deleting the last letter or the first letter, coming over to the glyph panel in the top editor section, scrolling down and jotting down a few different options. To edit art text, click on the box, double-click, select your text. You can also choose optional thicker fonts. So for example, I can select Monsterate Thin and come over to Monsterate. If your certain font type doesn't have a thicker font, what I would recommend is coming over to the color section, coming over to stroke, and turning on your stroke. This will allow you to make the text fatter or skinnier. What we can also do is come over to the letter spacing and adjust how wide we want everything to be. The same works for your art text. If you click on the radius tool, you can make it smaller or bigger. Same way where you can invert it. To edit the color of your text, select your text, click on your change color, and you've got multiple options that you can choose from over here. You can also copy the color codes that I've added in my wedding stationery kit, and you will paste them over here. To change the background color of the slide, you will click on the panel on the right hand side over here, come over to layers and click on add a background. To make the text foiled or watercolored, come over to your elements, upload your elements, select your text, come over to the color mode, and then select pattern fill. What we'll then do is select our foil. I like to work with the scale just to make it a little bit larger. To undo, you just click back. To redo, you click forward. To move an object, select the object and move it up or down. Rotating an object is also extremely simple. Select your object. As soon as you hover over the rotation tool, you can rotate it. To resize an object, such as text, you can come over and type in the text size that you want it to be, or you can select it, hold down the Command key and drag. What you can also do is come over to the scale tool and scale it bigger or smaller. To upload an image, you'll come over to Elements and upload a JPEG or a PNG. I will then click on my element, and again I can scale it. Pay attention to the center lines. Then we can crop it. And click download. Your PNG is for your digital invitations. I would always recommend a 300 dpi. Or if you are printing with a print shop, you will click on PDF, show bleed, and you will show trim marks.